Hello. I hope you're doing very, 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 very well. I know this is a totally different environment for us. We are in a van. So, I don't know how well you can, there, van, regular, empty cargo van. And I'm trying to sleep at a rest area because I'm driving it from where I live in Kentucky to California to get it outfitted to be a camper van. So I thought that I would make like little kind of snippet videos along the way to kind of, chronicle our time. I have a feeling that the place I'm parked at is actually really, really pretty, but it was dark when I got here, so I'm hoping that in the morning I'll wake up to like really pretty sunrise and nice red rocks. I don't even know if Wyoming has red rocks, but it's been kind of not eventful at all, but interesting. I don't know why I never really thought about this. I guess just being from Kentucky, but tumbleweeds are real, and one blew across the road tonight as I was driving, and I already knew coyotes were real. We have coyotes in Kentucky, but these are like weird little desert coyotes, and one of them ran across the interstate. So really all I need now is a road runner and like Acme brand anvil. I can talk, I swear I can talk. To fall from the sky, and then we will have a straight up Looney Tunes cartoon. Sorry, I've driven almost 1,300 miles today, which is a lot. I think it's like 3 a.m. I have a watch on, I can look. It is exactly 3 a.m. Yeah, it's gonna go dead as soon as I should. Anyway, trust me, it's exactly 3 a.m. I have 1, 2, 3 blankets and fuzzy, warm pillows, and it's very cozy. I know it's so windy. I had no idea it was so windy in Montana. There were warning signs on the road saying there were 60 mile per hour winds, so gusts. So I figured it was about time to stop. But I packed super light, contrary to what I showed you. But as far as like actual clothing and stuff, I packed everything in my old Ella Bean bag that's actually I don't think you've ever seen before, but has been on many of an adventure with me. I have my computer and 7 days worth of clothes in there. So just rolled t-shirts, extra batteries, of course, for you to be able to film, the laptop so that I can upload videos, which I can do from my phone, but it seems to error now that they're really way higher quality since I upgraded my phone. But this was not meant to be super long. That's what she said. I just wanted to kind of preface hopefully a really pretty scenery tomorrow, which will be part of the same video. So we'll go to that now. Bye. Good night. Hey, I just wanted another quick update. So yes, I woke up in the van and it was gorgeous where I parked. This is just down the road from where I parked. There's like a little, actually very monumental house, stone house. And I just wanted to make a quick video showing you how the trip was going. And I realized I didn't really explain myself very well last night. Shock. No, so driving out to California to get the van outfitted as a camper. There's this company in California that just outfits this one kind of van. And that's how they keep their prices low, because they just work on this one kind of van and like have pre-built cabinets and everything, and they install them and everything in one day, and then you come back. But they can install them so quickly because they're already made, because they only work on one van. So I have big plans to camp this summer and hopefully see more of the US and share it with you. So that's why I was sleeping in a van last night, because it's 3 days to drive out there, even though I drove a lot the first day. More than the first day's share, but I figured I would get progressively tired, or more tired. So that's why I did that. I am picking my butts and pouring Monster where I ashed, and being very, very careful, because I certainly don't want to hurt the environment. It is beautiful. Even if it wasn't, I still wouldn't want to hurt it. But the next place, let's start more, shall we? Yeah, I pick up the butts and then I leave a lighter somewhere. That would be great. I'm planning on like every pretty, different looking landscape that I see, to stop and share it with you, and then, put them all together. But I know it's going to be broken up, and I apologize for that. Normally, my videos are like one shot, unedited. I'm not editing these other than just to paste them all together. But I just thought it would be fun to share some of what I see on this trip with you. And stories. It's just, yeah, it was just a ton of driving yesterday. But today I trespassed, well, just a little bit of trespass, just a smidge of trespassing. There's the interstate. I just saw this beautiful house, and well, it's kind of ruins now, but I wanted to come up here, just in there's the interstate, and there's a road right here, and I just came up a little bit, and there were like foxholes and prairie dog holes and prairie dog poop around, and hopefully prairie dogs don't carry rabies, because Lord knows I'm going to get bitten by one. But I will see you in the next place, and thank you for, I don't know, getting me out of my comfort zone and trying to find really interesting places to share with you, other than just like pictures from the road. To like oh God, no, Lindsay doesn't need to get I don't need to get arrested. Don't arrest me. But it's just beautiful here. The rocks are all orange and red. It's very, very different in Kentucky. But I'll see you on the next clip. So we're gonna video this because it's a new kind of landscape, and these are enormous. This is just a rest area, but it has this path. You can kind of see the scale of it when you look at the railroad tracks compared to the mountains. But I have no idea where this leads, but it looks neat. And hopefully there is no one up here. Also because I might have just wandered off. Oh, there's snow. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna walk all the way to the top of this because maybe, I don't know. It sure looks like a long way down, doesn't it? Okay, we're gonna stop right here at the snow because if I slip there, it's gonna be bad. But look. It is so pretty. Oh, and this is, I should have said, I'm sorry. This is Utah. Just over the border from Wisconsin. Yeah, look at that truck. It's tiny. Again, everything's pretty brown. I guess it'll be, I mean, it's the winter. You see the snow. I guess it has like groundwater or something that they all live off of despite the lack of rain. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but it's beautiful. And I bet it gets more green. But even exactly how it is right now, it is super pretty. But yeah, I kinda wanna go up there, but also actually don't wanna die, even though people have obviously walked in it. It's melting and compressed, and that is actually a very steep, sudden drop. So I'm just not gonna risk it. There's not even really anything to add whenever, you know, this is pretty. Oh yeah, I should show you these. They are huge and very far away. Crazy to think that people actually climb these. So, thank you. See you guys at the next stop. Hey, we're gonna make this fast because this is actually kind of dangerous. So these are the Great. This is the Great Salt Lake, the bigger one, and I'm in Utah. And these are the Purple Mountains Majesty. And these are giant plains of salt. You can kind of see. Oh my gosh, it's hard. Okay, but it looks like sand, but it is absolutely salt, and it's just this different kind of texture. There are these giant plains of water that are being dried out. And then they're collecting the salt bulldozers. It's really, really cool, but I thought it was so pretty too, so I wanted to share that with you. It is a little bit windy. I wanted to show you where I am. There, you can't tell. That's good. Okay, so there are rock benches. There are steps. There's this big boulder thing. And I should probably carry anything that anything that's in. There's steps down to the drive to the mountains. Hopefully it won't entail just staring at the people who are doing it. My eyes keep watering because the air is so clean here. Okay, I'm gonna have to edit out how fucking long it took to light a cigarette up here. So, I was sleeping in the van the other night, and it was so windy. There were like 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and it sounded like someone was like pulling on the handles trying to get in, and I would say it woke me up, but I wasn't really sleeping. Very difficult to sleep in that kind of environment, and I kind of sat up for a second, and I was like, well, someone's trying to get in. They're not very good at it. And then I like laid back down. I was like so delirious from driving all day. I was like, it sounds like someone's trying to get in, but you would think if they knew what they were doing, they would be in. Well, they would be in already. So I guess it's fine. That is Reno. I went to the Nevada Museum of Art, which turned out to basically just be an art school with like 2 or 3 small rooms they had art in. It was like a 30-minute walk around. But it was good. They had pottery. They had some Picasso pottery, which you know he's best known for his paintings, but I actually like his pottery too, so more than I like his paintings. A bunch of folk art. And I was thinking So I'm in the mountains in this adorable little town that's like a saloon. No, not a saloon. It's like an Old West town. But it has saloons and it has like a bar that's called Bucket of Blood, and saloon and mine. They have old, like, I guess this actually, I mean, it's kind of kitschy now and cute, but I guess it actually used to be a gold mining town, and you can take tours at the mine. And the tons of Western wear stores. Yeah, it's so cute. Don't tread on me flags. Lots of libertarians. Oh, what is it called? Is it Nevada City? What is it called? Sorry. Anyway, I'll put it in the comments or something, because no, Virginia City, Nevada. Right there. It says it right there. But anyway, it's just so cute. I thought that I would show you guys it a little bit. Anyway, that's the latest stop. Hey, so just dropped off the van to be outfitted, and now I am in antique store. It's really pretty, this building. It's like a hotel. What city is this? Nevada City, and this is like a 5-minute walk from where the van's getting outfitted. But I looked up Nevada City on Google, and it said that it's the best preserved gold mining town in California. Yeah, I'm in California now. It's a city called Nevada City in California. What am I doing? We're gonna have a cigarette together if I can get my lighter out of the pack. Far less windy here. Sorry I'm holding you. I brought my like handheld stabilizer thing, and I was like, oh, I should make sure this is charged before I go. And then I left it charging at my house. So hey dog. I love people. It's mostly true. Oh, this is cute. It's like, it really looks like this town's been taken over by hipsters, which is shocking, being that there's a camper van life outfitting place so close. So, but the redwood trees here are so tall and so pretty. I really don't think that we have redwoods in Kentucky. There might be like one or two unnaturally planted, but like these things are like 5-6 stories tall, and I think I'm just seeing the little ones. But I've been very careful smoking because I don't need the headline of small Kentucky YouTuber starts California wildfire with cigarette butts. So I've not been littering. I've been very carefully putting them in a used Monster can with a little bit of Monster at the bottom and swishing them around and keeping them in the van. I'm an asshole, but I don't want to start a wildfire. But this town is just starting to wake up because it looks like stuff starts opening at 10 and it's like 10 till. But it is just very, very cute. There are these little mining towns all over Utah, Nevada, and California. And it's like they're commonplace here, yes, just because there's so many, but they're really interesting to me because I don't normally get to see them. Also, the bark on the redwood trees is so like groovy, like you can put your fingers in the we don't really have bark like that in Kentucky. It's all like smooth but kind of bumpy. We don't have like the really textured, like ridged bark, and the trees themselves are red, and I don't think we really have any native trees that are red like that. It's just little differences that you can tell that you're in a completely different place. The balconies on that hotel look like they're from like Louisiana or something, like New Orleans. Guardians of the Dance. Oh, it's like indigenous people. That's really cool. It's like just a museum of Native American art. I'll definitely check that out when it opens. So I've been looking, like yesterday I went to some antique stores and like we went in a casino in Reno, and they have a gift shop, and I saw they had a lot of ridiculous things in casino gift shops, but I saw this like glass seahorse, and I was like, who comes to a casino and buys like home decor, like weird home decor? And I was always wandering around like the thrift stores in Nevada around Reno. I was thinking like how much of this stuff has been bought at casino gift shops, because it's like it's the middle of nowhere, and then you see a little town, and it's like everything everywhere, you know, is man-made, but it's like everything was brought here for a specific purpose. Like it never, like, it's not on the way to anything. And it's also kind of sad because you see these little towns, just expanse of nothing, and they have like really dilapidated trailers around them, and then in the like they're off to the side, or like at the bottom of mountains, and then like over there'll be a giant casino, and I think it's just the people who work at the casino just like live there and then go to the casino and like probably I guess spend their weekends out at the casino, where you can play like penny slots and drink for free, because as long as you're gambling you drink for free. But it kind of reminds me of how in Kentucky we have mining towns where they used to pay people with mining tokens instead of money, so that they could never leave the town. Like the miners would get paid by the company that owned the whole town in tokens that they could use at the general store and stuff to get food, but like you couldn't save up money and ever leave because you just get paid in tokens, and you're just kind of stuck there. That's what these cities remind me of. But I've also found a new affinity. I love tumbleweeds, which I know they're not, they're only tumbleweeds once they come detached from the ground and roll and get round and stuff, but whatever the cute little bushes are that turn into tumbleweeds sometimes, they like go up the mountains, and it looks like a little village of like creatures that are like climbing up the mountain and reclaiming the mountain. I don't know why, but like the vast groupings of those bushes are adorable to me. I really like them. They're probably also what's bothering my allergies, but worth it because they're adorable. But they just look like little round creatures that are climbing on everything. And like when you see a business that's abandoned, it's like parking lot and everything has just been like immediately reclaimed by tumbleweeds. But I'm gonna go find some breakfast. Thank you for the chat. I'll see you. So this is California. See all the redwoods? I mean, there's snow, but it's not that cold. It was actually really nice here today. I hung out, well, I made a video with you. We hung out, you and I hung out in Nevada City. And then after I made that video, while I was smoking, I found out that it's like a huge no-no to smoke there. And it was very strange that I didn't get caught and get a ticket, which would be such a fitting ticket for me to get for smoking in public. Magically not that windy here. So the van is outfitted and it's really, really cool. And we got to talk to the guy who designed it. He's very, very, very nice. But I think probably stop in Utah or Nevada and like, you know, clear out pillows and blankets and everything, and then like show you around the van. I think that would be fun, to show you, you know, the whole reason I came out here. But it's very, very neat. I'm glad I did it. It's weird because the van seemed like a smallish van, but like it's weird that once they put all the cabinets and the sink and the bed and stuff in it, it seems much larger on the inside. So I think it'll be completely comfortable to sleep in on the way back and just really good. I mean, talk about awesome opportunities for videoing this summer. I mean, for camping and all sorts of pretty outdoor things, but California is so pretty. And I just love all the little like gold rush towns I've seen, but that's about it for right now. I wanted to share a snippet of each of the landscapes with you. And then in a bit, like tomorrow when driving, I'll take a break and show you the van. But it's just been very fun. I'll see you later. Bye. Hello. I hope you're doing very, 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 very well today. We are parked. That's all the shit that was in the van. This really pretty location to show you the van. And I wasn't going to smoke, but I wanted to. So it is by this company. It's like burned into the wood. And here, the bed folds down. It goes all the way to the side and has these, you can't see them, let me pick you up. It has these cubbies, which you can get to the top one when the bed is out. Let's make you shorter and bring you inside with me. Okay, we can do this. We can do this together. So you open the fridge by lifting it like that, and it has a little thing, so it can hold a lot of beer. A lot of Coors Light. Okay. And then we have the sink, which works, and it drains out the back. And they gave us a collapsible bucket, so if you're like sitting in a parking lot or something, your van won't just pee. And then it has two, wait, they're down, vents to open turn on. It's kind of cool. But since there are two of them, you can have them both on low and still get a lot of airflow. And it has curtains so that you can have some privacy at night. And I'm done with that cigarette. I'm gonna pick it up. Okay, here's all the guts. So you have a smiley face indicator light. This is the most important thing I have learned. Don't pay attention to anything, but if you have a smiley face, you're good. This is the water tank, and it has a pump that goes down to the sink. Ways to power things, more ways to power things. Stove, which runs on butane. And it's making sounds. Yep. Okay. It has a stove. Guys. It runs on butane. So you can like open the doors or don't open the doors and just turn on the fans. I smell butane. Gonna die. Yeah, so you can lock it in to place, but I don't want to do that. Okay, there we go, I centered it. And the carpet, there's carpet where the stove goes so it doesn't ramble around. And let's show you up. It has a little bit of insulation all the way around in this ceiling and window areas. I think it's plenty because it was in like the 30s last night and I slept completely well. Also has these red lights on both sides. They're controlled by this knob, so it won't mess with your night vision if you're like in here at night trying to like see what's going on. And it has a kitchen light and koozies, camp koozies. Oh, with 2 brightness settings. I should know all of this. It has a living room light, which is a warmer white, and also has 2 light brightness settings. It came with a frisbee that glows in the dark, which I forgot that it glue in the dark. Forgot it was glow in the dark. And then when I got back here last night, it was glowing a lot. So that was cool. That's the front of the van. And a big pocket up there for storing things. There are people who live in their vans that are outfitted like this. This one is not for that. It is just for leisure, for camping and stuff. But an entire carton of Lucky Strikes fits in this top cubby that you can also reach when the bed is folded out. Oh, very good thing. Let's go out this way. Okay, so under the bed area, they have these little like, cubby things with a locking mechanism. And when you want to fold down the bed, you just pull this little knob that has a smiling, snoozing emoji face on it, and then pull this, and it just, I'm not gonna do it, but it just all comes out flat, and it's pretty awesome. I think they said it was 6 feet 4 inches long, so even a really tall person can sleep well in here. And more of the van, more of the view. Have like a day left of driving, a huge day left of driving. I look like I've been sleeping in a van. I wonder why. But there's one huge day left of driving, and then I'll be home. So I think this is the last video for this culmination of videos, and I'll put it all together and post it when I get home. But I'm so happy I got to share this trip with you guys. It's made it better because I've looked at everything as like, how can I see the cool stuff and how can I share it with you? So thank you for going on this journey with me, and we can have more fun in the van now that we have it. I will see you next time. Bye.